What's up, everybody? Tony Beats Guy here, and I wanted to bring back this Deep Thoughts series that I've had before and in the past. And for this introductory Deep Thoughts, for people that are new to my channel and never listen to Deep Thoughts, I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit of backstory on me, and then we'll get into Deep Thoughts and we'll talk. Basically, what I want to do here is let you guys give me your suggestions, whether it be a life problem, girlfriend problem, friend problem, anything that's going on in your life and you would like me to talk about, let me know and I will use it for future. So make sure you comment below and I will get into that. For the Deep Thoughts series, what I would do is I would have some ambient type music in the background and then I would be talking over it. And that is something that I would love to do again because I am having some sleep schedule problems, not problems, but just, when you work the type of job that I work where I am my own boss and I run my own YouTube channel and I do whatever I want, I don't have to go to bed when I don't want to. And why not just make these videos at 3 in the morning and then upload them when I'm done? Everything is not always about the views and about the money. Sometimes I want to connect with you guys. There's something special about reaching one person. I mean, I have 130,000 subscribers almost, and if I can reach one of those people with one of these deep thoughts, I'm happy. That's it. I don't care. I will be set. So back to me, back to my life story. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and where I got to where I am now and how I got here. Growing up, I was into sports, video games, and computers. And what really happened was I came into video games and computers when computers were just around. And I think I fell in love with computers. I was on AOL all the time, on the websites, the chat rooms, all that stuff back in the day when it was still in the primitive stages with the dial-up and all that. And then I got into web design, and I really fell in love with web design because you can create something from scratch and then it just works. I don't know what it's like building something. Like if you're a carpenter and you build a shelf and it's like the best damn shelf you've ever seen and you're so proud of it. That's how I feel when I do websites. When I did websites back in the day, which is like not a lot of people knew how to do it and I could just grasp onto it and I just get it. It's like one of those things where like I just get it. Like some people know how to change their oil in their car or change, a tire or, those are simple things, but some people know how to do that. Some people don't. And if you know how to do it and you do it, you feel great about it because nobody else did that. It was just you accomplishing that task. And I think that's the underlying theme for this because I started doing web design. I did that. I always work like a regular job, like whether it be working at a grocery store, whether it be working at a carpet cleaner. I did that. My favorite job, which I don't have anymore, was working for ADT Security Systems. When the alarms would go off, I would call people, and that was pretty awesome. I love saving lives. But they moved that out of state, and I wasn't going to travel with it, so that company closed down in Omaha and moved out to Kansas City. So I stayed in Omaha, got a new job, and I think it was just carpet cleaning or something like that. But and then finally, when it came down to it, I've been doing the YouTube thing forever. When I started YouTube, I didn't know how to make any money. I didn't know what I was doing. I just saw other people doing it, and it was around the Modern Warfare 2 time. And just think about that. It's not like it matters what game was out, but you think about that time, that was like one of the most popular games of all that year. So Modern Warfare 2 was out, and I was just uploading videos of Modern Warfare 2 and a bunch of other things. And then from there, I met with people. I just talked to people online. I'm like, you're on Machinima Sports. How do I get on Machinima? How do I do it? And they told me. And I actually, one of my first videos that blew up, it was like I think it was a Druid versus The Miz in a ladder match or something like that. I don't remember what it was. But it was SVR 2011, I think. And then from there, the wrestling thing blew up. I always thought the wrestling was nerdy. And then I didn't want people to know that I watched wrestling. That was a big, big, big mistake. This is what I will say to you. Embrace your inner nerdiness. Because I embraced what I thought was nerdy. I found out there's so many people out there that actually do like what I do, like wrestling, and like it enough to talk about it. And there's a community out there, no matter what it is, if it's wrestling, if it's something else, anime, whatever it may be. If you feel like it's too nerdy to talk about, well, don't. Because the one thing that you like, there's a million other people out there that like that same thing, and you can make money at it. The wrestling YouTube thing, that is how I found my outlet to reach out to people like you. Because I don't have those friends. You know, I have some friends who like wrestling, but I don't have all those friends who like wrestling. I mean, now that I've embraced my inner nerd of wrestling, everybody that surrounds me loves wrestling. And that's a great feeling. And it's something because I never really truly embraced what I loved. And now that I embraced it, I know that everything that surrounds me has to do with what I love. And that's a great feeling. So what I will say to you is that if you want to do something, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to accomplish your own goals, do it. And the easiest way to do it is find something that you love and that you're passionate about. I loved pro wrestling. I loved watching it. I loved backyard wrestling. I loved all that fun stuff when I was younger. And now I finally decided to embrace it. And wow, the fruits of my labor are paying off, and it is great. I cannot be more satisfied with what I'm doing. I'm working with Magnum Pro Wrestling, local independent wrestling, and I'm a commentator for that. I work on the YouTube channel. I work all these stuff behind the scenes, and it's great, and I love it. And I get to do the YouTube thing, and I get to play the WWE 2K15 video game and get paid for it. And I got to get sent out to California by 2K to play the game early, and they sent me out. They flew me out, all that fun stuff, and it was a great time. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. That's the thing. I embraced something that I thought nobody else liked, and it got me where I wanted. I think that's the underlying theme for this episode. Just know that you can do. I mean, I am living proof that anything is possible. I know it's a cliche thing to say, and it sounds stupid, and it sounds dumb, and you're like, but this, but that, but I have bills, but I have this, but I have that. Hey, do what I did. Work a regular job and do what you love on the side, and then when you have enough money saved up from that job, do what you love. I mean, life's too short to not do what you want. I know so many people that this is their life. They go to work, they drink on the weekends, they go to work, they drink on the weekends, they go to work, they party on the weekends, they go to work, they party on the weekends, and that's it. Why? People go to work and then get drunk to forget that they have to go back to work on Monday, and all they do while they're not at work is just complain about their work, and then they go back to work on Monday. It's not a life to live. I wake up every day. I don't have to come to work. If I don't want to work one day, I do not have to, but I love it. I get up every morning and go to my office. I don't know if I told you this, guys, but I have an office. I used to work out of my bedroom, but I got an office, and I'm 1,000 times more productive. I'm embracing my inner nerdiness by getting this office, doing the wrestling stuff, and it's paying off. I mean, I have a lot of other side work that I do, and I'm actually working on developing a movie as well, but that's for another day. I mean, really, the deep thoughts is something that I love, something that I really am passionate about. Just being able to share what I feel is motivation, because I always lack motivation. That's the biggest problem with me, is I don't always know how to handle things. But it's one of those things where I have to seek out videos, seek out things on YouTube, ask Twitter, see what other people are talking about, just to get some advice and some headway to figure out what I stay straight and narrow on my journey that I want to accomplish. So hopefully this can do something to help you guys out, whether it be give you some guidance or whatever. But really, I want you guys to leave me some suggestions in the comments, what you want me to talk about, what you would like to listen to. If you have any problems, anything, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try and answer it in a future video. But really, Deep Thoughts is just something that I've done in the past. I love it, and I really hope that I can keep doing it and we'll make something awesome out of it. So the takeaway from this one, I will say, is this: embrace what you think nobody else likes. There's always that one nerdy thing that you really, 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 really like, but you really don't want everybody to know. I mean, there's a few close friends that know about your nerdiness or whatever it may be. But if this is truly something that you love, if it's truly a passion, find some way to get good at it. I mean, really good at it. And make money off of it. If you love something so much, why not share that love with everyone else? Anyway, guys, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this series. It encourages me to do more of this stuff. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share this video with somebody if you want. You don't have to, but it'd be cool if you did. And again, leave comments below and let me know what you want me to talk about, whether it's a life problem, question, suggestion, whatever. Anyway, guys, Tony Beats Guy, frag out.